We're back, boys. Welcome to our first official CFM of Madden 23. We got 32 users in here, filled from top to bottom with pro players, over $3,000 in prize pool money. This is going to be a massive league with huge implications. Crazy SAT word of the day right there in the intro. And of course, we're rocking a fantasy draft with the Atlanta Falcons. And with that being said, let's go ahead, see what pick we get.
10 years later.
Pick 16 to start it off? All right, well, at least it's not the last pick, but smack dab in the middle? Come on, man, that's rough for our first draft of the year. Hopefully, we can get a good quarterback right there. If not, I think our draft strategy has changed quite a bit. We'll talk about it when we're deciding on what player to pick. So off the board at number 1 is Josh Allen. Last year, it was Lamar Jackson every single time. The game has changed. You can't just sprint around with your quarterback, although if you need to, Josh Allen does have some wheels. He's got crazy throw power. I mean, you really can't debate the first overall pick right there. Josh Allen makes a ton of sense. And there he is, Lamar Jackson off the board at number 2. It seems like the draft strategy is pretty similar to last year so far, at least in the top 3. Tyreek Hill off the board at 4. I don't know how much speed matters in Madden 23. I haven't played enough regs or CFM to really decide that yet. So that's an interesting pick at number 4 to the Lions. All right, so Dak Prescott goes there at pick 7. There's probably still some decent quarterbacks on the board, and there is Tom Brady. This is a 2-year league, so we know Tom Brady regresses going into season 2. There are some things we can do with our talent tree to slow that regression. I mean, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, Watson still on the board as well. Some great quarterbacks. One of them could potentially fall to us. Oh, and Stafford as well. I mean, Stafford's got 95 throw power. I forgot he's a superstar quarterback this year. And there goes Russell Wilson at pick number 8. Justin Herbert at 9. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get one of those quarterbacks we wanted. Devontae Adams, pretty early, pick 10. Still some QBs on the board. That's kind of surprising to me. Like, obviously, Devontae is very good. Kyle Pitts at 11. It looks like the wide receivers and tight ends are going off the board pretty quickly now. Kyler Murray at pick 12. So maybe quarterback isn't an option. I mean, do we take Stafford or Tom Brady at 16? I think I might. Jalen Waddle, 97 speed, superstar to the Vikings. All right, we're only 2 picks away. It's time to start considering who we want to take here. Again, quarterback is certainly an option. Tom Brady, Matt Stafford is still on the board. We could also go very high overall here. Jalen Ramsey would make a lot of sense. Man-to-man is incredibly good in Madden 23, and it doesn't get any better than Jalen Ramsey at corner. Outside of that, I don't really think anyone fits this pick at 16 other than those players, although there are some great guys still here on the board. And there he goes, Tom Brady at pick 15. I honestly wish I could have grabbed him there. Matt Stafford's gone as well. Wow. The 2 guys I was looking at drafting are gone. Might have to play without a quarterback, fellas. And if we're going to do that, we're going to have to play a lot of defense. I think Jalen Ramsey probably makes the most sense here. I mean, we can look at wide receiver as well. Cooper Kupp is here, but I just don't think he's fast enough to warrant taking this early at only 89 speed. Obviously, Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald are going to be insane, but I just don't value pass rushers that much. I mean, there's Derrick Henry, there's, TJ Watt, Jonathan Taylor, Stephon Diggs. But I think the choice here is obvious. I think Jalen Ramsey is going to be much more valuable in Madden 23 than Madden 22. 6'1", X Factor, he's 92 speed, 99 zone, 98 man coverage. We're going with BDR, man. True value 16. We take him at 16. He looks good in that Atlanta Falcons uniform, man, and he is going to be a baller for us all season long. All right, we're up in 2 picks here in round 2. A lot of corners have flown off the board. My plan was to draft like 3 superstar corners, play man-to-man, and see if my opponent can beat it. I think that's out the door. If we take a look here at available corners, it's Denzel Ward, who's pretty good. Obviously, JC Jackson still up here as well with superstar abilities. 92 speed. I mean, that's certainly an option. Either one of those guys probably plays incredibly well. I think Denzel Ward is only star dev, but he's 94 speed, insane ratings. It's definitely a route we can take. There's also Pat Surtain. Wow, 6'2", super young, 93 speed. Not the best coverage ratings, but Pat Surtain, I don't think it's a reach in round 2. I think this would make a lot of sense. I don't know if he's better than JC Jackson. Actually, no, I think he is, even though he is a low overall. I think he's better than Denzel Ward as well, just because of his superstar dev trait. Now, we don't have to go corner. Travis Kelce, George Kittle, 2 good tight ends. Although, you know, I do use my tight end a lot, but I think I might be running some gun bunch, plus running the ball here, some trips tight end. So I don't think my tight end is going to be incredibly important. Trevon Diggs is still up here as well, 93 speed, 87 zone. His man-to-man ratings aren't very good, so I don't think I'm going to go. I don't like that this year. Every time you click on a player, back out, it takes you back to the main menu right there. I have to go back to corner. Not very efficient, but I think I'm gonna go with Pat Surtain, man. We're gonna play some man coverage. I like this pick. I know he's not the highest overall, but he's got a good depth trait. He's super young, true value 70. We get him at 49. Our corners are going to be nasty, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're 2 picks away once again here in round 3. And of course, we need 3 corners. We're gonna be running a lot of dime and nickel. We have 2 superstar corners already, and we have to see if anyone's left. So no superstar players left here at corner. If we sort by speed, Eric Stokes and Dante Jackson still on the board with 95 speed and 98 jumping. Certainly an option there, as well as Shaquille Griffin. Now, as far as wide receiver goes, if we sort by dev trait, Deontay Johnson, Michael Thomas, that's really it as far as superstars go. I definitely want one at receiver. I mean, I don't know. Like, they're not the quickest. I hate this resetting, man. I'm not going to lie. Michael Thomas, he can't be more than like 88 speed, right? 87, even slower than I thought. We're on the board here, minute 20 left to pick. And honestly, I don't really know what direction I want to go in here. There's also the Honey Badger, you know, go with the theme of secondary, but he's only 89 speed. They actually knocked him down quite a bit this year. I think it's either Deontay Johnson or Michael Thomas. I'm not going to lie. I mean, 87 speed is terribly slow, although he is a 90 overall. He has great route running. He is 6'3". I mean, Michael Thomas in round 3, is that too early? Would I rather have a 90 overall superstar wide receiver with 87 speed, or would I rather have a shorter 5'10" superstar wide receiver with 91 speed? Still good route running. I think I'm going to go with Deontay Johnson here, man. I think this is going to be a good pick for us. We need guys who can be man coverage, and Deontay Johnson is going to do that for us. True value 74. We get him at pick 80. He's not the tallest, but he's got decent enough wheels. His route running is good, and obviously his depth trait is amazing. All right, boys, it is almost time for us to choose here in round 4. A lot of superstar offensive linemen still on the board, but I think we can get one probably in round 6 or potentially 5 as well. So I'm going to hold out on that for now. It's a risk I'm willing to take. If they're gone by then so be it. Honey Badger's still here as well, but too short, too slow for my liking. So something I probably should have realized before this draft started, thankfully we didn't get Stafford or Tom Brady, is you can actually pay a few extra dollars, get any quarterback in the game to a 90 overall. So I could draft like 60 overall Taylor Heineke just off the rip and make him a 90 overall. It just promotes fairness, especially in a competitive league with a lot of money. Obviously, those velocity abilities, you know, like PLE, like Gunslinger, make a huge difference. So that's the reason they have that option. So we can get quarterback at the end of the draft. I think Dante Jackson makes the most sense here. Again, we finish our corners. All 3 of those guys are going to be able to play on an island. And at 95 speed, 80 man coverage, I don't know how I can go wrong with Dante. It's the only pick that makes sense here. True value at 245, but obviously with his speed, I think we know it should be a bit higher than that. All right, these picks went super fast. We only have a minute to pick, and honestly, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, not even a little bit. If we sort by speed here at wide receiver, there's not really a lot on the board. We can look for a user at safety, perhaps. I mean, JT Woods, just too low overall right there at only 68. Justin Reed still on the board. An all-time Madden GOAT, one of my favorite players ever. I think we might go with Justin Reed, man. Like, oh my God, do I take Justin, my favorite Madden player in history? Is it too early? I'm taking Justin Reed. I'm taking Justin Reed. We got 1 second. True value 188, but I'm taking my favorite Madden player of all time, 93 speed. He can be our user if we need to. We can probably get a lower overall guy later in the draft with similar speed and similar height, but at 82 zone coverage, great speed. I mean, Justin Reed, man, he's my guy. He just is. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I love that pick though. I really do. But I think I'm gonna go with Aaron Jones here. I know I said I was gonna take Alontae Taylor for our user, but Aaron Jones, he just looks good. Like, he shouldn't be up here. The last skill position with superstar left on the board, I'm going Aaron Jones. He's a high overall. He's gonna get every ability in the game pretty much once he hits 90 overall, and he's just good. Like, he should play really well for us. Now, linebackers actually matter this year. You can't do what you did in previous years. Draft these low overall safeties that are super fast and tall and put them in linebacker. Otherwise, you're going to get ran on, especially against these under center demons. Now, most of the guys in this league, since there are pros, are going to be passing like gun bunch and trips every play. But we are going to match up with some people who are willing to tote the rock. So I might draft some linebackers. I mean, Roquan Smith could play edge rusher, and he could be a linebacker in case someone's running the ball a lot. All right, we're on the board here. Cam Taylor Britt, rookie, 93 speed. Looks decent. I don't know if I really want to pick him here. Again, we're sorting by speed. I don't see a lot here. I think I might draft DeMarcus Lawrence, throw one of those optional superstars on him, have him come off the edge. I think that makes a ton of sense here. I feel like I use that phrase a lot, but I mean, it does. I don't know. What else do I even say here? He is kind of old at 30, but his stats are really good. And that's what we're going to do, man. I'm going to throw the optional superstar on him. We're going to send him off the edge with edge threat, and he should play really well for us. Wasn't ready for this. Am I recording? I am recording. Who are we taking, boys? Melvin Ingram, way too old. Reddick. Harold Landry might be decent. Superstar him as well. Play him opposites of DeMarcus Lawrence. 84 speed, 83 finesse move. I'm going to take Harold Landry here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to place our second optional superstar on Landry. We're going to have our two edge threats, DeMarcus Lawrence and Harold Landry, coming off the edge, playing man press. Should be pretty good defense, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Wow, Trayvon Walker really isn't a superstar as the #1 overall pick. Now, he looks pretty insane at 88 speed, but that's just dirty, I feel like. How does he not get superstar? But I'm going to be honest, there's only really one player I'm interested at this point in the draft in, and I mean, we just have to do it for the content, right? It only makes sense. He actually looks really good too. His route running isn't the best, but decent speed, 6'3", super young. We just have to. For the memes, man. George Pickens, for the memes. Dude, K-Mac, you're 26, man. Grow up. Why did you really just say that? I got to reevaluate my life, man. Like, what am I doing? And then our quarterback that we're going to go ahead and X factor to a 90 overall is going to be Carson Strong, who has good mobility and some incredible throw power as well. All right, boys, we got some upgrades to kick off the season before our week 1 game. Dante Jackson is one of them. Now, slot does give you the best chance at speed, so we're going with that. I mean, he is already 95 speed, so the chances of us getting that +1 speed, probably very unlucky. Unlikely, K-Mac. But when it pops up, man, there's no better feeling in CFM. There's no question about it. Quiddy Pay gets an upgrade right here as well. +1 power move, nothing too crazy. Our star dev, D tackle. Well, he's an end, but he is going to be playing D tackle for us. We had Nick Scott, Jalen Holmes. Now, PS2 definitely plays for us. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to upgrade the man-to-man archetype right here. I know I just said slot gives you the best chance at speed, but since PS2 is a superstar corner, I want to get him to a 90 overall man-to-man archetype as quickly as possible and unlock some extra ability slots for him. So I think that's the move right here. I'm going to go ahead, auto upgrade the rest of these players since most of those guys don't start for us. Now, this is a big game because we're taking on a division rival. We obviously want to start the season at 1-0. And it's going to be challenging because Derek Carr is one of the better quarterbacks in the game. He's got 93 throw power. He's got some decent mobility as well. Alvin Kamara here, the homer pick. Not the fastest, but he does have superstar abilities. Devontae Smith is a superstar wide receiver. Kadarius Toney, Devin Duvernay. So some decent wheels between those two right there at 93 speed. At tight end, he's got Allen Robinson, the wide receiver converted to tight end. You can actually do that 90 speed or low where you can change a wide receiver to tight end. He's got abilities, and I bet you he's pretty damn good at that position. Now, as far as pass rush goes, he does have Darius Leonard, who is a pretty highly rated end. You know, he is more of kind of a run-stopping pass coverage linebacker in real life, so his pass rushing stats aren't the greatest. He's got 59 power move and 64 finesse move, but he is quick, and again, he does have ability, so he should do all right for my opponent. Nothing else of note really there. In his secondary, he's got Trey White, one of the better corners in the game. He's got superstar Darius Slay, and he's got 93 speed Marcus Jones, who's a bit on the shorter side. At safety, he's got Darnay Holmes, who is a superstar safety, 2-year vet out of UCLA. I'm going to assume he's one of those optional superstars. And then Kyle Duggar and Jonathan Abram, one of my favorite players in Madden and in CFM. Wait, no, that's the same thing. One of my favorite players in Madden and real life, man, since I am a Pats fan, is Kyle Duggar. I actually have a Duggar jersey. Wish we could have snagged him, but he is so incredibly good. This is going to be a tough game, man. And like I said, I want to start the season 1-0. We have to take down our division rival. So with that being said, let's go ahead, jump into the game, and let's start the season undefeated. All right, boys, we're going to be rocking New England on both offense and defense. I actually forgot to set my depth chart, so Yeah, we might be in shambles for the first couple plays trying to figure out where everyone's supposed to go, but yeah, I think we'll make it work. All right, boys, our first official CFM game of Madden 23. I couldn't be more excited. My opponent's actually in that gun bunch to start. This guy might be kind of sweaty. Fake audibles to run. Now, I am in the 1-4-6 defense, which is probably the best pass defense in the game, but it's not very good against the run. Just going to have to stop the run, and hopefully he just gets tired of it. That's the plan. That's how I'm going to stop it. And we do have Jalen Ramsey manned up on his go-to wide receiver, Devontae Smith. He should do a pretty good job of bagging him. I don't think Devontae Smith is the best route runner ever. Wow. Oh my God, JOK Entertain have to make a play on that football, man. Yeah, I'm going to leave Ramsey on an island pretty much all day with Devontae Smith. That slot wide receiver is getting manned up. So someone else has to beat me if this guy's going to win. It might be Alvin Kamara. He's clicked onto his offensive line here. That's usually a tell that they're running the football. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to run commit. We were right, and he somehow still picks up a ton of yardage. We probably should have drafted better defensive linemen, although we do have Kwity Paye, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Harold Landry, so maybe that's not the case. Those guys are all pretty good. Bro, what is the run just insane in CFM? Like, how do I stop this? Like, and this dude's manually chewing clock on the first drive. Like, bro, can we speed this process up a bit, please? See it and run again? Bro, why is this guy taking so long to pick his play and then call hike? We know what you're doing, man. You're running the same thing. Stop falling forward, dude. I'm going to lose my mind. Definitely just... Fumble! Come on, man. That's what happens when you pass. Armour Davis. Let's go, baby. I told you, just lull them to sleep. Lull them to sleep. When they get bored, they're going to pass, and they're going to mess up. Come on, man. Go get 7. Or flat. Let's check down to Dawson Knox. We have a mismatch in the slot here. He doesn't have one of his superstar corners there, so we should be able to hit Deontay Johnson over top as long as he can accelerate. Deontay Johnson to the crib, man. Let's go, baby. I'm going to run commit right here. Yeah. Hey, make him pass, man. Come on. He's got a playmaker on his running back. Is that good? Another run. We got to just make this tackle. Oh, good play. Ah, good play right there. I wasn't expecting the pass, man. 2 for 2. Screaming. Get the backside post, but he had no time. Kwity Paye up the middle, baby. Let's go. Come on, man. Scream at him. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised to see a run here. Get in field goal range, get some type of points, but I don't know. We'll see if he's that conservative or not. Actually going to back it up 5, man. Back it up. Back it up. Come on, man. 1-4-6, man. Screaming. If you guys want the setups, I'm dropping them this week. TeamGetLucky.com, man. Come on. You guys know I got to plug the site, man. We just added Noah as well, the #2 ranked Madden player in the entire world. He actually just qualified for the most recent Madden Championship Series event, so he posts content on the site as well. So if you guys want the ebooks, man, hit the sub. All right, he's gone to the loop blitz here. I feel like we have George Pickens over top. What a throw. George Pickens actually cooking man coverage right there. He just audible to that linebacker blitz 0, which is probably the most meta defense in the game right now. That double linebacker looping blitz, but we blocked it incredibly well. Carson Strong steps up, and steps up, and delivers a laser beam. Carson Strong! What a throw, man. Oh my God. Now, I've been playing Madden Ultimate Team where I don't have this gunslinger and PLE ability. It's just so much more difficult to pass. I am slinging the rock right now. This is insanity. We're on the ball here. Aaron Jones in the end zone. 14-0, baby. Keep it up. Come on. It's probably a little bit too late for him to keep running the ball. I mean, he's going to, but... Wow, I almost spoke way too soon. I'm okay with him running the ball at this point. Like, I just am. It's just something we got to live with. Blitz is too good. It's just too good. He's having a really challenging time picking this up right now. He has to block his running back to do it. And Justin Reed, great breakup, baby. Come on, great breakup. Yeah, if you guys face a blitz like this where I'm sending the slot corner heat, my number one advice would be, one, send out 5 like that, make a quick read, or 2, block a tight end. Running backs have like historically been very dumb at blocking. The tight ends are a lot better. So, you know, for example, he can motion over Allen Robinson and block him. Now, obviously, Allen Robinson is one of his 2 go-to players between him and superstar Devontae Smith, so he probably doesn't want to do that. If he wants to block the blitz and have a chance against it, that's probably his best choice. All right, Ramsey, come on, man. On 4th down, we get dunked on by Devontae Smith. Good defense, though. Great defense. Can't be too mad. Books. Come on, man. Dante Jackson. Can't get out of there. Get out of there, Dante Jackson. I like the way you hold that football, baby. Sounded a little sus, I won't lie, but hey, up to the 37. I'm going to audible some tight slots here, and we're going to look over top to either Dawson Knox or Devontae Smith. We don't really have either. I'm going to throw the ball away. That was just a 0 IQ play right there, man. K-Mac, what are you doing, dude? I mean, I'm going to look here over the middle. Get that ball out of there. Deontay Johnson, beautiful catch. George Pickens, dude, he is frying right now. No ability needed. Yes, sir. How am I going to be stopped here? I'm looking over top to Bo Melton. Or I'm looking at George. I'm looking at George. George fried. Out of there, George. Oh, come on, man. All right, I'm looking corner route here. Deontay Johnson. He doesn't have the greatest matchup in the world. No, he's actually defended. Throw the ball away. Or don't. Just don't throw it away. Just throw a pick 6 to the defensive line. I don't even know how to say it because I'm so just filled with rage right now. Are you kidding me? Braxton Berrios. Hold on, let me sit up in my chair. I'm going to make a move right here. That had to be the worst move of all time. All right, so he actually moved his superstar corner here into the slot, which is a good adjustment by him. But that means George Pickens here has the advantage on the left-hand side. And I'm looking over top. George Pickens having himself a game right here. I am praying for a dev game with him at some point this season. I'm lobbing this ball to George Pickens. I'm lobbing this ball to George Pickens, and he's going to go up. He's going to break the tackle, and he's going to score, man. George Pickens, kid. Woo, what a pick. What a pick. Good tackle. There we go. 10 for 91. looks pretty bad on our end, doesn't it? Oh, my God, a pass committed. We might be dead here, boys. Thought he would pass on 2nd and 12. I pass committed. I should have done that. This year it makes your players run slower. Well, at least we get to play offense again. I'm looking George Pickens on the C route, left-hand side. Pickens is frying. I mean, I can't believe how good this guy is. Oh, my God. We almost got through there, too. All right, so it looks like he double-teamed George Pickens last play, so I'm going to check down to my running back, who should be wide open in the flat. We need to fall forward for that first. Corner route, Deontay Johnson. That's what I'm looking to here. Corner route, Deontay Johnson. Wow. I should have used the new pass lead feature. I used it a lot. I didn't use it right there, and it cost me pretty bad. This guy is completely in this game now. I'd be surprised if he passed right here, man. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't matter. Wow. I mean, the run is just so good. 21-21. This game collapsed so quickly on us. Come on, Braxton. We need some good field position here, kid. Ow. No, man. Oh, he had a touchdown, and he stumbled. He stumbled. I think he's set up, man. Got this running back wide open. Aaron Jones. He pinched his defensive line, so I don't think he's going to blitz. Oh, I lied. Dawson Knox wide open. Thankfully, he did. I mean, Dawson just fried that man. There we go. Okay, we might just have to stand in a different spot with our user. 13 for 210 and 2 touchdowns. Not good. Good defense, man. Go get him, bro. He don't want to pass. I'm not going to pass commit. I could see him running here, although that would be Like a really bad decision. Now I'm pass him in, bro. If he runs, he's got it. I'm pass him in. Let's get a stop right here, fellas. Come on. Come on, Ramsey. Pop up for us, young man. Pop up for us. Ramsey got smoked by Devontae Smith right there. Surtain was, oh, he easily could have made a play on that. Come on, Surtain. I don't think he's going to expect this. I came out in cover 2 and then manned up everyone individually. I don't think he's going to expect man coverage. Maybe from the slot. I'm expecting corner route there. If we can get over there, man, we should be all right. And what a throw. I thought with how good man-to-man was this year, well, I thought it was good. It might just be good in MUT. It's not very good in CFM. We might have to look at making a trade for some of these corners. Oh my god, my user fell. What a tackle. Another run, and I fell again. He doesn't. He only has one timeout. He only has one timeout. Come on. He can't run. He can't run. He can't run right here. He's only got one timeout. He's taking so much time right here. This is so good for us. He's pumping down the crowd. He is completely messing up right now. Come on. Come on. Books. Oh, Pastor Tane. Oh my god, pick it off. Alvin Kamara's tired. I'm going to leave him unchecked. I don't know if this is the right decision or not, but everybody is manned up except for Alvin Kamara. We have 2 cloud flats as well. My user is the middle of the field. He's got Alvin Kamara on the wheel. Books! Dante Jackson should have been for 6. We'll take it, man. We take home the dub 1-0. Wow, the heart was pumping. I can't lie. He should have had at least 1 or 2 more chances. He completely messed up right there. The nerves must have got to him. But we take home the win, man. You can't ask for a better start than that right there. I feel like we played really well offensively. Just had the one mistake. We had the one unlucky pick 6 as well to Darius Leonard, but a good performance all around. I might look at trading these corners, though. They weren't playing man-to-man the way I thought they would be. 28-21, though. Carson Strong looked strong. 397, 3 touchdowns, and 76%. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. That's going to do it, boys. Next week, we take on the middle school phenom, the 14-year-old killer, JMH. Should be an incredible game right there in week 2. Potentially a conference championship future matchup. And then we actually play another pro player in week 3. So we have some incredibly difficult games ahead of us. I'm ready for the challenge, though, boys. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in week 2. Peace.